The two basic propagation options for mangoes are by seed or grafting. The best propagation method will depend on the cultivars required and the growing conditions. Any seed can be used to grow seedlings for grafting. The seedling will become the rootstock. Collect seconds fruit and use to propagate rootstock. Seedling bed implanted into individual pots. Germination takes between 10 and 14 days. Within 8 months they will have reached a stem diameter of 8 to 10 millimeters and be 10 to 15 centimeters high. Propagation by grafting. Grafting is the process by which part of the parent tree to be reproduced, scion, is joined with a rooted plant, rootstock. Selection of rootstock. It is important to have rootstocks of similar characteristics to ensure a uniform plantation. Grafting is best performed when weather conditions are milder, for example autumn or spring. If the seedlings are not yet big enough, delay grafting by 2 to 6 months. Preparation of scion material. The best scion material is obtained from the tips of mature shoots with prominent buds, tip wood, immediately before flushing. Tip wood can be prepared on the parent tree 7-10 days before they are cut for grafting. Prepare the tip wood by cutting off the leaves but leaving the petioles, leaf stems, attached. The petioles will fall off easily when the scion is ready. The scion is cut from the mother tree when required and needs to be 6 to 8 centimeters long and as close as possible in diameter to that of the rootstock. Scions can be stored for up to 7 days wrapped in a moist towelette. Newspaper in a Ziploc plastic bag in a cool, dark place. If propagating large numbers, drop batches of scion wood into a bucket of water to stop them drying out. Alternatively, the budwood can be selected on the day and prepared by remove leaves, but leaving the petioles. The scion is ready for immediate use. Wedge graft. The wedge graft is the easiest graft to perform with a 90 to 100% success rate. The keys to success are: choose vigorous rootstock and scion material. Use a razor-sharp knife or scalpel. Materials required include grafting, budding tape, 12 mm wide, and Ziploc plastic bags. Select a scion that is the same width or slightly narrower than the width of the rootstock. The scion needs to be semi-hard, so that when slight pressure is applied it bends slightly. If the tip is too soft it will not cut easily and will dry out quickly. Cut the end of the scion into a wedge. Use as few cuts as possible, only 1 or 2 on each side of the scion. Cut off the top off the rootstock and then cut a 2 cm slit down the middle. Push the scion wedge into the slit on top of the rootstock. Try and line up the cambium on at least one side. The join on at least one side should feel smooth where the edge of the scion and rootstock meet. It does not matter if there's a slight indentation on the opposite side. The cambium layer can be seen as a dark green ring just inside the bark. The ring can be seen when looking at the cut end of the scion and the rootstock once the top has been removed ready for grafting. Place a Ziploc bag over the graft with 2 leaves inside the bag and seal on each side. About 2 weeks after grafting, the terminal bud will start swelling. As leaves appear, the bag can be removed. The grafting tape can be removed after 8-10 weeks once the graft union has healed, or longer if necessary. Graft tape should be removed immediately after any restriction of plant stem is seen. Suckers from the rootstock, below the graft, must be removed as they appear. Newly grafted plants need 50% shade. Do not overwater. Remember that the reduced leaf area means that the plants require less water. Remove any shoots that may develop below the graft. Depending on the growth and vigor of the plants, the trees should be able to be planted out 6 months after grafting.